To work smarter in Illustrator, you can save a color you create in a document as a swatch and reuse that color later, which allows you to work faster and achieve color consistency. To finish this design, you'll save a color you create as a swatch in your document and then apply that color to artwork. You can open a file you have or open this document from the practice files for this tutorial. With the selection tool selected, click this green building shape. So that you can easily apply the color fill of this shape to other objects, like the other building shapes, you'll save this green color in the document as a swatch. In the Properties panel on the right, click the Fill color, and make sure that this Swatches option is selected to see a host of colors that are saved as swatches in this document. To save this new color as a swatch, click the New Swatch button at the bottom of the panel. In the New Swatch dialog box that opens, you can give the color a name, like buildings or something else, something that makes sense to you now and will also make sense to you later. Consider that you may use this color for something other than just building shapes in the future. Notice the global option here, which is selected by default. This means that if you later change the color of this swatch, everything with the color applied will update. Deselect Add to My Library so the color isn't saved in a Creative Cloud library, and then click OK. You should now see it as a swatch in the panel. The swatch has a border highlight that means this color is applied to the fill of the selected artwork. Know that swatches you create are only saved in the open document. Now that the color is saved as a swatch, you can easily apply it to other artwork. Click one of the blue building shapes, and to select the others, press the Shift key and click the other two buildings to select all three. Pressing the Shift key when you select artwork allows you to add objects or remove them from the current selection. Okay, now you'll apply the swatch you made. Click the Fill color in the Properties panel on the right. You should see this little white triangle in the corner of the swatch. That means it's a global swatch. So if you edit that color, it will edit all content with that swatch applied. Select the swatch you created to apply it to all of the selected shapes. Press Escape to hide this panel, then click in a blank area so you can deselect those building shapes. Now you'll edit that green swatch. Editing a global swatch you create by default will update all of the building shapes at once, even without selecting them. With the selection tool selected, click one of the green shapes. That way we can see the colors over here in the Properties panel. To edit the green color, click the Fill color in the Properties panel and double-click the green swatch you made. When you're creating a swatch, you're usually mixing various colors together. Colors created for print projects combine 4 printing inks found in a typical printer: cyan, magenta, yellow, and black, also known as CMYK. To change the color swatch, you can edit each of the CMYK colors independently, adding more or less of each to the overall color. You can drag a slider like the yellow color here to add more or less of a color to the overall mix. Or if someone gives you specific color values, you can type them in. Drag the cyan or blue slider to the left to remove cyan, making the color more yellow-green. To see the change in the artwork, select Preview. If you need, you can drag this dialog box out of the way by the title bar at the top. Notice that all of the building shapes with that swatch applied have changed. Click OK. Then, to deselect everything, click in a blank area. Saving your own colors as swatches can help you work faster and achieve more consistent color across your artwork. It's also fun, so take a few minutes to experiment with color in this artwork or in your own.